Wow, this packed so tightly here. 1, 2, 3. So many on Tuesday. I understand the
He's a
schedule.
phenomenal control player.
Canista if you pull the One Ring card WWYD.
About. Ooh, that's a tough one. Pulling the One Ring card would actually be like the ring, right? Where it's great power but also great burden on you. So it would probably be a pain to sell. But I would try to sell it. I would prefer to have money than the One Ring. And nobody's gonna stab me over money, but maybe somebody would stab me over the One Ring. You never know with people. So I would contact Bill Gates and ask him if he wants to buy it for $5 million, and then we would negotiate it down to 20,000, and I would sell it. That's my plan. Also, when I left, I was 2-2. I'm actually 6-2 in the legacy thing still. There's one more round. I've defeated a Death Shadow gamer, which is probably a bad matchup, but I died to Shoulder at game 2, which was very nice. Also, between Shouldered and Atraxa, you actually get to introduce enough variants between names of your reanimation targets that surgical is less of a blowout, so that's nice. Maybe you should play like 2 Griselbrand to Atraxa or 3 Archon to Atraxa. Damn, I long forgot the made up on the fly. You can request per subscription tour set, but it's a good amount of grant. Prince Harry bass cover. That's crazy. Why bass cover? I'll skip this and you request the normal version because the bass cover wasn't so good. Go to YouTube and grab a proper link for grants. Did they take grants off from YouTube? That would be crazy. Because there was something odd when somebody requested some Grant songs. But if you go Grant McDonald's channel, then the videos that we see are at Ram Ranch, and it's like Time Machine, which we listened to the video, that was funny. Fucking Shawn Mendes, Grant McDonald. Yeah, Sean. Ram Ranch 9, Ram Ranch 10, 4 years ago, what's the heck? And Doja Cat rocks Ram Ranch. Okay. Round 1. On the play. I like to play first, so I would love to. I hate the game, bros. Okay, I don't hate the game. That's a solid end. So I need to discard 3 cards. I probably put back Misstep. Once opponent can hit something that I can discard. For value. I don't mind Vengevine. I get to trigger Vengevine with Black Lotus Collector, oof. It's game 1, so no Tabernacle. Sure, Zerg, this one time to celebrate your win. My opponent is going to have a main deck Tabernacle in this spot. I will quit Vintage. Eventually. Not right now, but like in 10 years. I feel like this, there's so much fear. And my opponent just playing Tabernacle, pass, fuck off. But it can't be. The silencing ground. That's terrifying. Imagine if my opponent tanks for 10 minutes and then Tabernacles me. But I like how we made use of our entire hand with this hand. Putting my opponent in quite a pickle. Crazy shit. Alright, they scooped. Mono white initiative. Mono white initiative. Mono white Hogak. Hard to say. I guess you're gonna guess mono white initiative, but only a little bit. They play another Bazaar deck, then maybe white-red initiative. Well, who knows? Who knows? Yeah, this is vintage. How many rounds in this event? I'm not sure. Trim oofs. Anal cat. Oof. Bloodgust. Once upon for forest and to dismember. I don't know. We don't really know what we're playing against. Dare to play mana near Bazaar deck? Yeah. I just want to pay for Tabernacle. Could trim a Maya for a forest, maybe. This we click the setting powder button. Once again we do. Exiling our forest. No, how terrible. Keep this. And show me what up. What is your strat, opponent? Back when people played 2 or even 3 color Hogak, they played just fetches in this deck, and you tended to exile your bio and your other lands randomly. That was not good. Nice hand, thanks. I'll play the Mox Emerald. Wait, I could have just tapped the Mox Emerald to play my Basking Root Walla. So what's Hexdrinker role in this deck? It's for the grindy matchups. No cap. If the game stalls, that's your mana sink for the Gaze Cradle. And then you do stuff with that. Sure. Bazaar beats most Saga decks, right? To an extent. Like, I think King the Mana Wall is better than leaving them. Like, I think I can beat the construct. I don't know how many basics they're gonna have in their deck for Boseju. Probably some. Keep Boseju, I think. Do I like Vintage? A lot. I think Vintage is Giga based. 7-2 is no top 8, right? I lost early, so yeah, it's not. Wow. I don't know what my point plan was. Just play Saga and then wait. Wait for what? Maybe some Tinker plans were there along the way. Okay, we're gonna Boseju the other Saga. I could Boseju this, pump one of the Rutwolas, use Bazaar in the upkeep, then draw a random card to mill 2 random. I think... Oh, okay, that's better. Yeah, that's better. Nice Urza Saga. Nice land that just dies. Also, I'm 6-2 in the Legacy one. I stopped streaming when I was 2-2 after losing to... what did we lose to? We lost to a Maniac with... Leyland and Delver. That was terrible. And then 10-10 Dino. But besides that, we did well. Well, I did well often. What's that? Repeal the construct. Wow. Okay. Sure. Sure, bro. Oh, that's a better repeal. Epic repeal. Alright, let's not die to Tinker. It's gonna be the low life total, so we have Boseju for the Sphinx, and we have, you know, power for... If we attack once again, the Citadel cannot recast anything, so not worried about that. Ooh, Maquin sauce. What if we could activate the Rutwola any amount of times? That would be crazy. How much better would it be? Probably slightly, but... It's kinda crazy how much better a 3-3 is than a 1-1. Have you ever misclicked Cradle if you have Maya on the battlefield? Yeah, but you can undo, so... Not a problem. This is more. Well... Maquin Soul Smalls to 5. I keep this, I get... Not a good hand. No. This much better. Yeah, this is good. Keep. Put back Griselbrand. Land. Well, yeah, Maquin says no's for sure. That's why he moves to 4. Point mana crypts. 1 life. We're gonna see Tinker. Cockring, okay. This is dangerous. Maybe PO. So upon POs, I should probably hit the mana crypt, right? I don't know. Opponent gets a land. And if my opponent actually gets to tinker out a Sphinx, then I would die to that. Not sure if I should act. discuss everything next turn to see. Well, it's game 2. This is a win and in? No, I'm not gonna be in. Fucking Magwin sauce. You helped, if not created, this version of Bazaar, right? The innovation of mana plus Hexdrinker. Yeah. Yeah. There was some like people doing something similar, but I also like had a few individual spins and I played with it and I got a few challenge top 8s in Vintage and I think it's almost entirely replaced the traditional Hogak decks. Sport shoulders in case of stuff. Footsy's weaker on the draw. No, it's not mirror match. Marquinsos would not play the mirror match. Whatever. Sure. I don't know what's the better action. I will hold the Boseju. He moves to 6. I could discard Shoda in my cleanup. That's kind of weak. I could just make 4 land drops and play it. I think that's weak too. This looks better. I probably don't need... Well, I might need 3 lands against Wasteland. Archon is a black card for whatever. Discard spell. Cool. Scrabland. What's the deal with Scrabland? Went here on 1 life. It's kind of hard to do stuff on 1 life. At least hopefully. But if Scrabland probably means blow. Oh, he's playing the Arena Rector deck? Damn, I don't have any Planeswalkers to take. Chat, can someone link me the Arena Rector deck again? So I can take a deep look at it and how it exactly looks like. What does it do? Very macabre stops the combo. That's crazy. When dies, you may exile it. That is crazy. Can't be countered. More like Arena Rectum? Bro, that's so funny. Very timely, Joldred. Let's see if she can take on my opponent's deck. I cannot attack into the Rector, but... It's creatures? Yeah, Nicol Polazugi, this is so funny. Bone shards. Oh, yeah. 4 Chalice in the sideboard, what the heck? Burn POs again. This time just colors mana. Okay, that happens. I don't care, bro. You're not gonna do anything. Just stop pretending. Maybe now I should have fired it, but I don't know. Kill the crypt so they only give Sol Ring. Bug. But then it's still possible for my opponent to tinker a Sphinx. Technically. I got hoisted by my own petard. Mox Diamond. Plains, Swamp. I don't know, bros. Serenity. This. Maybe I would want the Magus. Snuff out? That does not help against the combo. Okay, Macabre stops the combo, but I mean, I don't think I care. Yeah, they can Charles on one. I have the removal for it. Shenanigans sucks. I mean, I don't care. Well, let's see. I'll bring the Maguses. Magusis. Free Magus. Alright, I don't know if this is gonna end with anything, but maybe he's gonna open with a ley line. Yeah, I guess keep. And animate his creature on turn 1, if he keeps any. 1 drew 2 with PO. What up, bro? Ooh, Lotus. Tank, tank, tank for 10 minutes, Lotus. Nice. What the heck, bro? No ley line? Breakthrough time, sure. It's the vintage game going. My opponent is tanking very hard on the dig through time. I think we get Griselbrand. Or do we get Atraxa? I think Griselbrand. Well, I don't know what's more likely to assemble something good. I'll get Griselbrand. Close. Can still Dark Ritual and go for the combo. But they play like one Dark Ritual. Griselbrand combo. Unfortunately can't draw now. Would be able to draw my full deck. Take two. How is Vintage going? Mox Ruby enters the battlefield, okay. Time Walk. Time Walk would be actually, you know, not nice. You found a Time Walk? No? Good. Look at this now. Pay 7, draw 7, gain 14. Nice, right? Pay 7, draw 7, gain 14. Pay 7, draw 7, gain 14. Let's draw like 7 more for a good measure. Wow, that's some kind of a combo deck, yeah. Why isn't Shouldered main deck? Do you mainly only bring it in against combo or aggro or something? I'll explain in a moment after my opponent concedes in Vintage, okay. So I had the thought today with Shouldered. I think I've seen some like a sideboard with 1 or 2 and I was thinking about it and somebody was bringing up Shouldered in Reanimator sideboard earlier. But the thing is that it is obviously stronger to reanimate Archon of Cruelty, Griselbrand, or Atraxa, right? Reanimating the big boy is gonna bring a bigger effect on the game and it's more likely to actually win the game and kill your opponent. And Shouldered is kinda, you know, small ball, sometimes smaller ball than that. You can just go over the top of Shouldered more easily, you know, Racer with Delvers, etc. Co tak cię gadasz, sąsiedzi się skarżą, czy co? No była taka sytuacja typu jakaś skarga, więc trochę ciszej mówię. Mogę podkręcić gain trochę jeszcze, żeby było wszystko tutaj jaśniutko. Ale na troszeczkę cicho muszę gadać. What I'm saying is I'm talking a little bit quietly because it is almost midnight and I am trying not to be a disturbance for my neighbors. So the night streams are gonna be a little bit on the quieter side. So therefore, the thought I had with Shouldered is that Once my opponent brings Graveyard Hate, then having Jolred, you can reanimate Jolred. Like, first, people often, against non-Source to Plushes deck, people will not have removal for Jolred in Legacy, if it's not white. Against white, it's kind of rough, they can have Source to Plushes, but against non-white decks, they will not. And you could reanimate Jolred, and it's not particularly impressive, but it does have a chance of winning the game. And you can also Dark Ritual out the Jolred, which is tends to be better if your opponent's hand is containing stuff like Surgical Extraction than not. Also, many decks in Legacy draw a significant amount of cards. In one of the matches I played today, I played out a shoulder against a blue-black shadow deck. My opponent untaps and immediately brainstorms, so they just took 8 damage from the shoulder immediately. So, they died shortly thereafter. So, I don't know, it's just something you can Dark Ritual out and kill people with. I've also gotten one player of lands with Magus, and it was very enjoyable. And they had their stupid crop rotation in their hand afterwards, with Magus in play, and it didn't do anything, and I was happy. It seems like a good way to spend sideboards slots. What else? Snuff Out, I mostly wanted for some like Hate Bears, Death in Texas initiative style decks, but I don't know if I need that. If they have some Hate Bears, you would like to, but I was playing with only one during the challenge. I was already changed the list a little bit. We ended up with 7-2, so it's gonna be outside of the top 8 for sure, because my losses came early in the tournament by round 4. But after that, I just went 5 wins in a row. So I don't know, maybe you're gonna top, well, we are 37, so probably not gonna top 16 even. It's probably gonna be top 32. 300 play point and 15 treasure chest boosters. That'll manage. And we are playing in the Vintage Last Chance, which is a single elimination 5-round event. If we get 5 wins, we get 1 Vintage Championship entry token. Which I would like to get, because then I could play the Vintage Championship. Piotrek, głośniej mów, po głuchy jestem. No kurwa, jest północ. Co, ty sąsiadów nie masz? Ja mam akurat, więc sorry. I guess I'll make music a bit quieter. Ja nie mam. To co masz? To co sobie za chatę kupiłeś, że sąsiadów masz? No mieszkanie mam w bloku. Last Chances Yu-Gi-Oh! Shadow Games, yeah. If we lose the game, then my modder account gets deleted. This is actually not the case, but wygłóż sobie pokój. No pójdę sobie jakiś dywan kupię, taki puchaty na podłogę chyba, żeby była sytuacja lepsza, bo jak skargi były to od pani mieszkającej pode mną tuż, więc myślę, że to jakoś pomoże. What is the entry fee for these last chance qualifiers? It's 40 qualifier points and 300 play points, or 300 tickets. Turn 1 oof is almost tempting, but I don't think so. Just take the chance to powder into a Bazaar hand, yeah. This better. I meant 30 tickets. I said 300, but that would be too much actually. Justin probably plays PO, that's mostly what he plays. Let's try Root Walla. Thanks. Discard, discard. Do I want to once upon? Maybe I can discard once upon. Maybe I can discard Boseiju. I need a green card for Force of Vigor. I'm unlikely to be able to cast in Collector Roof unless I find Cradle next turn. So those two go away for sure. This is Justin Strip Mine, I think. Because he doesn't play Saga. Can you cast once upon in response to the Madness trigger? You can, yeah, but not sure if I want to do it in this spot because of green card for Force of Vigor. I mean, I think Boseiju... So Boseiju only does something if I draw Cradle with the next activation of the next turn. And like, it's not clear that I even have enough cards to keep that, right? So I will not have those 3, then I play Force with this, then I have those 3, 4, I draw a card. And Oof is kind of the same as Boseiju. I think I'll discard Boseiju. Because if I don't draw a Cradle, I can spend my land drop on Strip Mine, and Strip Mine is always gonna be good. If I draw a Cradle, I can discard Strip Mine then, and I can play Collector Roof if I deem that better. But keeping both Collector Roof and Boseiju seems not to do anything, because both of those cards do the same thing, or rather, both of those cards have the same requirement of mana. Needing mana, right, to work, and I don't have mana currently. So I think Boseiju goes... Wait, maybe I discard Oof. Okay, any reason to cast once upon? I don't think there is much reason. If I hit follow one, pitch this, keep like Strip Mine, that's okay. If I hit a green card, that's okay. If I don't hit a green card... If I hit a green card, it's the same. If I get a hollow one that's meaningful, I can still Force of Vigor. And I have Strip Mine, Force of Vigor, 2-turn clock. Well, 2-turn clock, like very fast clock. Oh no, I'm keeping Force of Vigor for sure. I think it's like it's between Boseiju and like whether I activate the once upon or not. So next turn my hand would be Oof, Strip Mine, Draw Step. And 2 cards from the Bazaar, so 5 cards. I discard 3, I can keep Oof, Cradle. Alright, let's pitch the Boseiju. What if he tinkers turn 1? For the Sphinx. Yeah, I could once into Cradle, but then if I once into a non-green card, if I discard Oof, that's terrible. If I discard Boseiju, then that's not clearly advantageous. Like finding Cradle with this doesn't do anything because I don't have anything to cast with Cradle afterwards because we assume that Oof is pitched to Force of Vigor. Yeah, this is way too complicated. Force of Vigor functions mostly similarly to Oof, and Boseiju will help me beat the Sphinx. Alright, I'll discard Oof. That way I can beat Sphinx, I can beat Citadel, and I can bully with Strip Mine. Yeah, Okay, that's good. Yeah, I like that. No, I think strip is like like I can discard strip on the next time, but strip is just guaranteed value. Discard oof, discard once upon. Damn, you're right. Yeah, you're right. Oof is just straight up better than once upon. Oops. Yeah, oof was straight up better. Gives me more options than this. Like this is not uncastable. What even happens on Once Upon a Time? Like this is a knight, a human knight, or some kind of an anthropomorphic animal soldier knight. It's a knight, yeah. Once upon a time. What the heck? Urza Saga? No, he's not gonna have tab in the main deck, come on. Play Saga Pass. Sure, bro. No reason to activate the Bazaar here. Just strip pass with Force of Vigor. And Bossage is still in hand in case of Sphinx appearing somehow, and then if Sphinx appears, you can end of turn Bazaar untap Bazaar once again to try to find Cradle to kill Sphinx, kill him. Was Force Saga with turn 1 on stack a possibility if scared of Tinker Sphinx? I don't think I'm this scared, and because I have the Bossaggio. Did Justin win round 1? Well, it's probably. Yeah. Chat, if I say nice deck in the chat right now, do you think it's rude or not? I will not say that because then I'll lose the post-board games and it's not gonna be okay. So I have an extra Bossaggio and cut a Hexdrinker. I don't have Chalice, I cut the Chalice entirely. Once would have found Cradle, Hollow One, Groot Wall, and Bossaggio, damn. Yeah, all the options. Not rude since you know each other. Yeah, from the internet. Has the showcase already finished? It's been 9 rounds. It's still going. I finished my rounds. I'm 7-2. This hand has Bazaar, Misstep. It's okay. Have I ever gone to a paper vintage event? No. Misha's workshop. That's shocking. Fondue inspector, okay. Come to 4 seasons, sure. Bro. Come on. Just giga smart on his end. Just have 2 needles. Can't even cast my Once Upon. Alright. I play the Ruby, I guess. What's the most expensive paper MTG card you own right now? I don't know, Red and 6? I don't have expensive cards. I only have playable cards. Right, force. That's not force. Oh yeah, I have the Jays from the PT. That's the most important. That's the most expensive one for sure. Duels not playable? Well, there's no tournaments with duels, so they're not playable, yeah. This person wants you to know your collections, they can rob you, I know. I don't think I can beat the constructs. Where I deploy Bazaar, Mr. Streamer? Well, so if I draw Yavimai, I can play my cards. If you waste me, then like I'll lose, but it's just true. Canister, do you have any jewelry or other valuables in your house? I have 2 cats. Which are very precious to me. I have 12 life. Ay, 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 caramba. What you gonna get? Another needle? Probably. Cock ring, okay. Do you have an alarm system or do you have a regular contact with your neighbors? I refuse to answer any further questions on that topic. So just mobs. No, forest doesn't do anything. Hexdrinker is okay in this matchup if I am facing against. Worm Call mostly. Misstep is a good versus needle. Mostly just that though. On the play matters much less. You can cut misstep on the play. Don't think this member is any particularly important. Keep. Nice hand. What's your mom's maiden name and your first pet name? Good question. Well, the hand is not perfect, but it's good. Second Bazaar, Wasteland. Fondue Inspector, okay. Needle, okay. Seems worth killing my opponent's entire board. Nice. You can have your free mana. It's gonna be okay unless he goes another Workshop Wormcoil Engine. That would be what I would be scared of. So hopefully not. We can beat a Wormcoil, but we're gonna need to find Hexdrinker. Or Golos. Yeah, I mean, what's gonna Golos find? Well, the stats are good. But we have the Wasteland and like the Golos. We have this for tab. So Golos is like not super tough. You missed the old Golos double combo workshop deck. Damn. 3-5 is good enough, Monkalaf. Well, kinda. If he goes Ancient Tomb, because he cannot use fast mana, so if he goes Ancient Tomb Golos or Workshop Golos and finds Tabernacle, then that doesn't do anything to my creatures and kills his Golos, so not worried about that. Oh wow. Sure. Fetch mine. Strip mine. Sure, bro. You killed my card. Attack with those 3. This blocks this, then he takes 5, goes to 3. We still have both have Vengevine. It's 3 damage if he does another blocker. Good. And very waste. It's very selective memory, but I swear you have a higher win rate with Legacy Reanimator than any other deck. No, there's plenty of times I went like 2 free dropped, 1 free dropped. In the showcases. It happens lots of times. Hexdrinker deck is really something. Do you just find the notion of drawing Hexdrinker at certain points of the game funny? It's pretty funny. It's pretty funny. Sudoku with the Ancient Tomb. That was such a fast Sudoku. Alright, bros, 2-0. I mean, I don't know, it's rarely important, the Hexdrinker, but if I would cut it, I would feel incomplete, and I would miss him. Like, yeah, this base for sure. Like, I don't know, like, is it possible that maybe you could not play it? Yeah. Would that be better? Maybe, but I don't know. It happens not that often nowadays, but I guess I just don't play that deck that often, but I've had plenty of games where I level this too. Do I high level and play what instead? Yeah, exactly. Well, not DRS, because that card does nothing. So just... I mean, I don't know. I was thinking of playing Tarmogoyf. I was thinking of just playing Tarmogoyf in that deck. I'm not sure. Like, Hexdrinker beats Tarmogoyf better, and... Excuse me, Hexdrinker beats stalled boards better than Tarmogoyf. If your opponent has, I don't know, a Hogak, a Wormcoil Engine, a Golos, then Hexdrinker can get through those if needed. Yeah, and casting a 2-drop is like... Hexdrinker also can be a second creature for Vengevine. Is Hexdrinker my pet card? I would not say so. Well, sort of, maybe. This deck is my pet deck. And it makes me feel very validated. Because I played so much of Vintage with the Hogak decks. They just always seemed incredibly misbuilt to me. I always felt bad about them, and I frequently went to the Vintage Discord, and I went to the Bazaar section. I was shit talking the Hogak decks and saying that they were non-functional, and then sometimes people were nodding and saying, yeah, you're right, but most of the times they were retaliating with, oh no bro, that's so many results, you don't know shit. Clearly it is functional. Maybe it can be improved. Bloodgust seems kinda low power level. I've played with and without Bloodgust in this deck, and I much prefer to play with Bloodgust. It is important to actually have cards you want to discard with Bazaar of Baghdad when you tap your Bazaar of Baghdad, for the Bazaaring to make sense. Without Bloodgusts, I think the deck was a little bit too low on that. With Bloodgust, that's just a free discard, and it makes beating Tabernacle much more easy. Because even if Cradle is great against Tabernacle in general, often enough you are in the spot where you are on the play in a post-board game, you tap your Bazaar and you get to make, Vengevine, Hollow One, Urtuola board. And you would like to get them, right? You just play those because, maybe your opponent's a Wasteland deck, so you cannot really wait, and you need the clock, so you just do that. And you just cannot hold that. And having Bloodgust in the deck means that it's easier to rebuild from a situation like that if they tap you on turn 1. Because if you do turn 1 9 power, if you do turn 1 9 power like this, and your opponent taps you, it's very hard to rebuild. Especially if you Mulligan, you have fewer cards. If you have Bloodgusts that you get to throw into your graveyards at some points, then it's easier to then play Cradle, return Bloodgust, Cradle taps for mana immediately, then you play Hexdrinker, and you start pumping from there. And then you get to win a game like this. Like, you waste of course you have to waste a tab at some point too, etc., but you can do that. Gap trade screen this instead of gas. I don't know how profitably. Yeah, that's a way to... There were way less blows when Hogak was played. I don't mind the Hogak itself. Like, I played 2 copies of Hogak in this deck at first for a long time. It was not so good, so I cut it eventually. It was just win more. It's kind of like with Dredge. I also innovated Dredge a little bit at one time, where I... Well, innovated Dredge, like, I built Dredge slightly differently than most people were building Dredge at the time. Bloodgust Dredge, that's it. Which mainly what motivated me was to get rid of Bridge from Below. In the deck, because Bridge from Below and Hogak, they have one thing in common, namely they are powerful payoffs that are dependent on your other payoffs working, right? So in that way, they're kinda win more by nature. They're gonna be good only when your plan A of tapping Bazaar and putting power into play works. But if somebody stops your Bloodgusts, then they automatically stop your Hogaks, right? So just always try to cut the middleman. Well, not cut the middleman, but rather have no middleman. I wanted my middleman to be the ultimate man in my decks. And also the zombies were just terrible against Tabernacle, which was beginning to be super popular. The de facto staple answer to Dredge. Which also just makes sense that people play that it's very powerful, but then why run into it face first? It's a 40 QPs mandatory for the last chance. Yes, you need 40 QPs and 30 tickets or 300 play points. It's mandatory. No, you need the 40 QPs no matter what, and then you need 30 buckaroos or tickets or play points. What do I think about Pioneer Neoform? We've played a few leagues with that, 2 leagues with that. It was pretty solid. It seemed like a deck that has potential. Right, let's check the Legacy Showcase Challenge. What's my score? 24th. Wow, worst 7-2. We do live in a society. Best 7-2. Top 8s. Worst 7-2, 24th. It's the same score in theory. In practice, my opponent, in practice, the Scuba 96 leaves the tournament ecstatic, happy, thrilled. Me, I just leave the tournament. I'm just gone. Well, tough luck. All right. What are you rooting for? Teribad or X-Whale? Don't have a dog in that fight, yeah. 7-0 top 16 is rough. Yeah, it was a pretty big tournament. It was a pretty big event. 298 players, which is common for the showcase challenges towards the end of the season. That's the last showcase challenge actually, right, in the season, so people just tend to look, see, okay, I have the points, I guess I'll play. Pull it. Alright, let's make a prediction. Who wins? Xwell. Bro. Xwell and Teribad. You have 1 minute. Place your points. Do your QPs carry on to the next season? No. The season ends in a week after the LCQs. After the last LCQ. After the Wednesday update, I think. And then there's a new season of points. What deck is I am actually level 1 on? Well, he didn't drop. But he was on aggro shops, I think. Shops. Some kind of shops. Some kind of shopperoni. With Patchwork Automaton, I think it's fair to say that those aggro shops. Damn, remember? Bazaar decks before Force of Vigor, that's just such a crazy thought. Oh, who won? Who won? Xwell 1-1. West Terribat 2-0. Wow, the underdog. The underdog crashed. Could be the version with top. Yeah, maybe. Although I don't know of any version with top. What's that? Yeah, a real question. Why do you think so many players talk badly of Vintage? I don't know. I don't have many players talk badly of Vintage in my channel, so I wouldn't know. Sometimes people don't know and they say, haha, Vintage is a silly format. But oftentimes it is a silly format. Like, definitely, it tends to be a turn 2 format. I don't know what's the average length of games, but it's probably longer than 2 turns, but I don't know, 3 maybe. Aggro shops with a combo out of looping tops. That was a combo when Mystical Forge was unrestricted, but with restricted Forge you can't really do that, right? It's more like poker than most NTG formats, yeah. Yeah, well, you've seen me spend like 4 minutes on deciding what card to discard to my Bazaar on turn 1, right? In the end, I discarded the wrong one anyways, but... Infinite Automaton, wow. Okay, just 2 tops. Ooh, very bad. We can technically keep it and go Ruby, Rootwalla, Rootwalla. Then next turn we can go Rootwalla, Wasteland, Vengefine. It's probably a bit weak, but honestly, it's kind of close. I probably should move on to something that is more powerful, but it's pretty funny. Well, if I just draw Bazaar, of course, it's a great card, but a great hand, but it's 4 in 53, which means 1 every 12 cards. 13 cards even. And a quarter. No, I only have 3 once upon, but once upon does not guarantee Bazaar. I'm all... YOLO. Oh no, he sees my keep. Force on Black Lotus incoming. What time is it for you? It's midnight 13. This tournament actually goes rather quickly. It's 1 hour 13 into the stream and it's already the first round. The third round. Sad. How did Legacy go? I went 7-2. I placed 24th. There was a 7-2 person at top 8. Good for them. Chociaż się cicho. Could use 2 wastelands to kill a land, but doesn't seem so good to me. Great draws. Especially since now I can draw Bossage or Cradle to cast once upon. Yeah, I did keep a hand without Bazaar. It was Black Lotus. Like, very occasionally I keep hands with Black Lotus. If they summon Oof in a way that makes sense. I had Oof in Hexdrinker. Unfortunately, my Hexdrinker got misstepped. That's not so nice. I don't know if he's playing a deck with Oko or something. Maybe Oath. Maybe Doomsday. Could be Doomsday. Could be anything. Wolf is okay against Doomsday. It's okay against most decks. Strip mining this right now plays a little bit around Gash if it's Doomsday. You're gushing right now. To flow or send out quickly and in large amounts. Oil gushed out of from the hole in the tanker. Blood was gushing from his nose. Her arm gushed blood where the knife had gone in. Bro, what the fuck is this guy doing? Oh, bouncing the island. Wow, what the fuck? It really likes this island, I guess. I mean, that's probably a smart play. I don't know if that means Doomsday. Okay, C probably Doomsday. C and Ace. Wasteland your Brainstorm, yeah. No, Brainstorm your Wasteland. And then Brainstorm Days your Wasteland. Pow pow. I'll say nice in the chat. Wait, I just Brainstorm and dazed it? Yeah. I mean, obviously. What else, right? And then did nothing? That's crazy. It's just Doomsday, right? Like, who else plays Days? Nobody plays Days in a Saga deck. That makes no sense. Because you'd bounce your lands, you wouldn't have mana to use Saga. Or you would have Saga and play in no islands. Yeah, I think it has to be Doomsday because what else? Grixis Tinker, alright. Full Breacher, Eulalia. Yeah, but this doesn't even have black mana. It's Doomsday. So I think I wasteland the black mana right now. I think. Not much reason to keep it. It's better to do it in the Rapki versus Gash. Yeah, but this can find Gash too. And also I can upkeep, I don't know, cast Mystical Tutor. It's not really better, I think. Like if they Gash right now, if they have the Gash to Gash right now, it's fine. Ah yeah yeah, ah yeah yeah, ah yeah yeah, ah yeah yeah, ah yeah yeah. I would waste the DDT if given the choice. Yeah, me too. Time Wank, okay. But they even react to my nice. I said nice play, bro. It like, you'd say nothing. What would be scary would be a 1-free Oracle to block my Oof. Because I can't get past that. It's too strong. Fuck, no. You got it. Oh, okay, well, you can do that too. That's so much lamer than just blocking with the Oracle to win, but cool. Well, Doomsday is a bad matchup, so not a deck I would like to keep. No Bazaar. If he played 2 Oofs on turn 1, he would have actually won. Unlucky versus the misstep, frankly. We have 2 Archive Traps. We have Surgical Extractions and Endurances. Hexdrinker is poor. Force of Vigor is poor. Bloodgas I don't mind. It haste pressure is actually fine. It's good against the Tabernacle. They luck sack into. If my opponent has Leyline to shut off my Bloodgas, then too bad. Is Endurance good? Well, breaks, it's not that good, but it can break the combo. Oof, no, Oof is very good. Oof is very strong. I like Oof a lot. They bring Shouldered, right? I mean, maybe sometimes, but like 2 Shouldered, 2 Shouldered. Is that normal now? Two Shouldered. Surgical, you can surgical the. You can surgical the Underground Sea, that's the tech. Yeah, Merclad I don't care about at all. Shoulder can gain line, that's a bit scary. It's up only 3 Endurance maybe, or only 3 Surgical. Let's go 3 Endurance, submit. Alright, bro, if you're gonna have the fucking turn 1 Tabernacle, I'm gonna mold. Desire. Pros. Half past midnight. Backstreet Boys. Feels good, man. Rajola. Rutuola. Tough. Okay, wastelands go away. You have Root Walla, then you have Hollow One, then you play Collect Roof. And we have Cradle for Tabernacle. We have Archive Trap, and we have Once Upon to find some extra stuff if we want to. Oof makes it significantly harder to combo. Without Black Lotus available. He did fetch. I could trap him. Probably hold it though. Yeah, daze me, bro. Daze this. Well, to play around daze, I should have played Cradle first. Not really. I think I'd rather get Hollow One countered by daze and have Oof in play with them on 0 lands. The abbreviation of Collector Oof is co. Coincidentally, co in Polish means what? So, it's on the stack. Co is on the stack, and my opponent is like co. It doesn't really, it doesn't flow as well as I hoped it's gonna be. Flavor Collector Oof. He steals power from treasure after treasure. And what does it do for the Oof? Nothing. Damn. Oof. Oof. I like it when somebody plays collector oof and it's really good, and then chat says oof, like OOF. And I find that humorous. It's really funny. I thought you were falling asleep until you were thinking of this joke, yeah. My kurwa węcz wańcie piska. Should I archive trap the tutor? He's finding something that's good for him. If that's shouldered, then I could be in trouble. It's kinda nice, like flavorful, because Vampiric Tutor, it's like you know, the Vampiric Tutor helps you search out for the exact manuscript that you need or something, right? And Archive Trap is just like a library getting fucked by some rocks. So you know you arrange your like manuscripts in like the correct order. You pay your life force for that knowledge. You get some insights from the Vampire Man, and then oh shit. Well, outplayed. It says shit, sorry. Is that gonna be the Joldred? Doomsday. Yeah. Sure. What about the Wolf? Well, we'll see. Maybe some snuff out action, but they only have 5 life. What's the solution to that? Show me. Slaughter Pact? Maybe. Five is greater than 4, yeah, but you also need to draw the gash. Maybe you have the gash in hand already. Let's check for Joldred. 1. Leyline. Leyline. It's 1 Joldred, 1 cut down. Why did they play cut down? Yeah, but why not play push? Just kills all the important creatures. Archon, Archon is a good reason, because you cannot kill Archon with a fetch because your fetch is tapped. Leyline. There's 3 leylines, 4 leylines. One shouldered. Yeah, I mean, I get that my opponent boards the cut down. I just wonder why they play the cut down. Did we see Tabernacle in that pile? Shit, I didn't check. No, I don't want to possess the ley line. The ley line doesn't matter. Sure, whatever. There was no Tabernacle, are you sure? It does make Bloodcast weaker. To beat Jolder, maybe I just want like Hexdrinker. The mystical this hand. Solid hand. How to get girls. Oh. Yeah. Yeah. Do I prefer vintage or legacy? Yeah. I like vintage. In vintage you can tap Bazaar. No ley line, nice. Nice draw. So they tend to kill? No. 14 and then, well, I guess now it's not. He cracks the fetch it is. It actually is. No, it's not. 12-13. No, it is. Yeah, the root wall on hand to play a little bit on Tabernacle. Which we didn't see, but I forgot to look for it. Chat claims there wasn't one, so I mean, it's good if there wasn't, but... Oh! Wait, so he put the cat down in his pile? And he needed to float black and not blue? Maybe, but... We see the cat down in the deck. I don't know. Oh, he has Fetal Push. Well, there's a chance I'll get to summon Vengevine again next turn. Let's keep the misstep for. Yeah, it was push. That's why we didn't see the push. Yeah, so I actually fucked up the pile. Damn, nice. Should have extracted Scalding Tarn. Yeah, pushed out and he Bloodless Oracle. Gorillas are your second favorite VTuber band. Based. Do we do the Dirt Deed next turn? Well, I mean, it's not gonna be so good because it's already 2 in play, but... I'll go grab a glass of water because I'm thirsty and my opponent just seems to think for 10 minutes about fetching a underground sea over an island. Yeah, if they play Dark Ritual, I will misstep. One card left? Lotus Shouldered or Ritual Shouldered? Doomsday dies. Place Shouldered. I make haste, I win. Or the cast Shoulder if they had it. Yeah, I guess. Well, you can. Well, if you have another ritual, you can find Shouldered now. Could be Ancestral or Gash. I think I let it go. Could exile rituals. But I can do that in response to a draw step. To a draw spell. There's no need to do it now because it's unlikely they search for that ancestral. So maybe I extract the ritual now? Well, they win without it with Lotus. But the Lotus would need to make black and then seems kinda impossible. And this fetch, well. Definitely should have exiled Scalding Turns. Bro is just playing 3 Scalding Turns instead of a... No, I guess he's playing 9 fetches. So if my opponent draws Lotus, Oracle Consultation, they can win. Or if they go Lotus, Street Wraith, Doomsday. Alright, let's hope not. How do you not play single Tabernacle though? Seems kinda crazy. GG, GL, TY. Alright. 3-0. 2 more, bros. 2 more. What's the price structure? If I 5-0, I qualify for the Vintage Showcase Qualifier, which is a 30-something roughly person vintage tournament, which winning which qualifies you for the MOX. And you might ask, what is the MOX? To which I will tell you, bro. I don't know, just Google it. The Mox is a 0 mana rock. Yeah. I like this very nice red shelf of magic equipment in the background. Feel like home. Yeah, I've organized it half a year ago, and since then it's getting more and more deranged. And I plan on reorganizing it once again, but for now it's in shambles. What was your last card in game 2? I had 2 cards in my hand. Oh no, game 2. Nothing. Thingy blank. On the play. Alright, keep. This deck is so strong, you can choose to keep a 6-card hand. Easy GG. No, I mean, I'll just discard the powder and replace it with a different card anyway, so I'll mulligan it with my Bazaar tap anyways. Ooh, Chancellor of the Annex. Oh shit. Fuck, that's not good. No turn 1, collect the roof. Annex is mono white, usually not oops. Really? Oh, that'll be awesome. I guess oops doesn't play that, yeah, they can't fit a white card randomly. Oh no, I was saying shit because I was scared of oops or spells, but mono white initiative is actually fine. Pitch Fossil Vigor, probably. Emerald, right? Well, if I keep Emerald Possessor, I can cast Oof on the next turn. Ah. Does Vigor matter versus Mono either oops? No, it's not oops. Well, Vigor and Oof against them is the same. Just take them off their mana. So I would prefer the Oof against Chromox. I mean, you can hit Chromox in a spot like this, but before they imprint. Talia. Ooh, oh shit. Punished. Aye, that's actually so bad. Cradle at the top. I think you're supposed to play Emerald due to Thalia. Well, easy to say after all is said and done and in play, but sure. I was supposed to. Sure. Strip me mine. Strip mine, bro. Okay, game one. Does Oof stop hollow one cycle? No. Cards in hand are not of their permanent type. Maybe Bazaar have more lands. Seems like Force of Vigor is pretty weak. What about Misstep? Like, it's not unthinkable they would play Needle. Swords. So my opponent is a grinder, so if they just copy their list from like a reputable person like Macwin Sauce, like literally everyone's played the same list. So tempting to ignore. Bloodgus is really good at stealing initiative. Let's have 3 Boseiju. No, let's have 2 Boseiju. Yeah. YOLO. Worst case, I get turn 1 needled. I'll manage. I'll play Hexdrinker then. Come on, Kaneki. Oh, I'm coming on. Yeah, it does feel like Tabernacle Land. I have Hexdrinker, so I'll take Cradle. I'll do this. A little bit of a little bit, like a bit of a little bitch move, but we can steal initiative. My opponent plays the initiative creature, can dismember and steal initiative. The Tabernacle, that's not scary. The Wasteland, that's fine. Oh wow. Yeah, well. Bro, definitely Tabernacling. Well, I could have played Hollow 1 turn 1. I decided not to. kind of where to activate main phase and not casting Hollow One. I would resummon a Vengevine, because if Vengevine dies, then like that, I don't mind that. Wow. Okay. Tap Tabernacle. Damn. Weird game. That's a good one. Potentially. Can activate Bazaar with Cradle. If I pass another waste, then that's gonna be tough, but let's hope they don't. Yeah, it's not very possible to play around another waste. Well, it might be it. Or not. No, it isn't. Miss land drop, nice. It's a vigilance creature versus a 4/4. But I think we pound. Solitudes. Okay. Well, which one do you kill? It's not all that clear. Trade Lotus and Rootwalla for the Peacekeeper? I think I trade.
He's a phenomenal control player.
Canipok.
I mean, I guess I can kill my Rootwalla. So they either leave me with Bazaar or the land to play Hexdrinker and have Hexdrinker. What's our out? What? Why do I need an out? I'm fine. What's my opponent's out? If I try Wasteland, this is gone. Was that the most powerful Lotus ever? No, I've done that plenty of times. Sometimes you even pump the red one and you waste 2 mana. Pass? What you gonna do? Very interesting game. The Wasteland management, they don't really manage the Wasteland, they just have it. Play around the second Tabernacle by that. It gives them mana, but didn't seem like they have ways to spend that mana. What do I pitch to the Solitude? Dungeoneer, yeah, whatever. If you want to waste Taber. They don't have mana they waste? Yeah, that's true. It is pretty strange, it is pretty unclear. I mean, not saying it's wrong on their end, but it is kinda a delicate dance here, this game. You're just sitting and staring at each other and I like tap my Bazaar. Like, yeah, play Wasteland, yeah, activate Bazaar, okay. I think the attack with Peacekeeper into my root wall was fairly weak. Like that did not seem so good to me. Bros, you're gonna steal the forest. Yeah, maybe just miss it again. It's a bit tricky. So upkeep I can use. I get to level 3 anyways. To a 4/4. I guess we mill a forest, that's bad. It's good if I mill Bloodgast. Vengevine, but not really. Maybe don't use, maybe just level. Nah, it's just level. Interesting. Level. Isn't this an El Furtado song? It is, it is. Mine. Cyborg Forest Shining. So I can play or like level twice. I think I play oof. I don't know. More creatures seems good when initiative is like happening. Does turn off my Mox Ruby, but if they play another Tabernacle, I can sacrifice the oof. Not to tax my thing. And I can pay for just a Hexdrinker and level it again to 4 and like keep attacking. Or keep 2 creatures to have the Rutwalazi Charm Blocker. I guess I cannot Charm Block the Dungeoneer because it has protection from creatures. I keep forgetting about that text. But, well, that's, I guess, how it is. Your initiative. We are down 5 minutes. I hope I don't lose this game. For time reasons. But it's a pretty interesting game of Vintage, yeah. Vintage cards. So opponent explored a Chrome Mox into their graveyard and they went to the Forge, made this a 6/7. Okay. That is fair. They played Plains, okay. Assume that's the Plains they found. Yes, they take initiative, they go to trap. Maybe. Or do they want to gold me? Probably not. And I guess they untapped the Dungeoneer. It's a bit scary. It's a land. They have 9, 10 damage. They shouldn't kill me. Also gonna have a blocker. Does the Rutwala attack? They go to 8. This gonna be 8. Protection from everything. This might not want to attack. Just in case. To charm block. Because they can give 1 creature unblockable, but not 2. Okay. Seems good. Ooh, not freeing my cards, sure. Becomes a 6/6, right? Well, a 6/6, and it also gets the counters from the forge. I think I put them on the Hexdrinker. I don't think it makes a difference to put them anywhere else. 2 free. Alright. Your move. Archives draws a card. So we could lose to a Solitude. Season Dungeon, enter the revealed card zone. Okay. So that goes to graveyard, okay. Second block, okay. Yeah, another White Plume Adventurer would trigger From the Dead free. Look 10 for Solitude. Mox Ruby. Does not work with the Oof. O kurwa. Ay, caramba. Ay, ay, ay. 6/5 flash lifelink. Hexproof. Alright, game 3. Wasn't it better to just level the snake more instead of oof? Yeah, in hindsight, for sure. Got the misstep to have Boseju to have more mana. Too off. It had lifelink. The Solitude, I don't know if you accounted for that. But yeah, it was close. Maybe I should have done that. I'm on the play now. I play Strip or Wasteland first. I will not hit a plains immediately. Alright, hopefully my opponent does not magically materialize a needle in their hand. Maybe I hit a plains like that. My second Bazaar makes you want to Bazaar to fix my hand. Any reason not to just play my stuff? Parelat. Where's Bazaar? Yes. Based. They play tab. I cannot waste a tab in the immediate sense, but I can keep paying for Hexdrinker and attacking. Please no Solitude. I would prefer no Solitude. Cleric. Cleric pass, okay. I play out the Bazaar. I don't think I play out the Bazaar. Don't level, I pass. No, I don't hit the cavern, like, I don't care. I literally don't care, chat. The players are basing on just guessing what is in their hands. Well, to an extent. Oh, they're Peacekeeper. Yeah. You ever keep peace? I take free damage, that's nice. This Bazaar into clear a hand into hollow one worth the faster clock. I think this memory is good enough to keep. They now name this memory, I can say dead cards, I can just discard it. Ah, wasted. Could I just spam in response? No, that's not how it works. It's as. And as it enters the battlefield, so you can't. Now I can either forest attack with both, or I could Bazaar and play Hollow One and attack for 4. Have Hollow One in play. That seems good. Hollow One seems great. Can also get lucky and hit Vengevine or Bloodghasts. We check the tab. I could have another one Peacekeeper and then I would not be able to use stuff. Fine. Pamprut Walla, great idea. Right, so next turn you can level Hexdrinker to Progenitus. I can't think of any obvious blowouts that my opponent could have. Sure, I'll pay. I'll simply just pay. Alright, 3 minutes 43, so I have to not time out too. I probably will not time out. I think the game that ends next turn, roughly. Something like that. Well, maybe not. Maybe he hits my Cradle of Wasteland. Then it could take a while. No, you have to charm block twice. You have to block twice. That's fine. Maybe 5 mana Solitude prolongs the game. So maybe I should have wasted. Type Clown. Is this actually a clown or is that a joke? Clown. Could you have max level Hexdrinker with Cradle? Yeah. Alright. But I liked this play more. They had to charm block with the Archon, right? I didn't know Clone was a type. It's from Affinity. Alright, 1 match away, bros. This is Chains of Mephistopheles. 1 time. Don't you have lethal when you pump the Hexdrinker? I had to pay for my creatures to attack because of Archon of Absolution being in play. So I did not find any lethal lines. Although maybe I missed some. I don't think so though. Also remember that Twitch Prime lets you subscribe to your favorite streamers for free. And subscribing to Canister_MTG comes with many benefits. Like access to sideboard guys that I occasionally post in the Discord. Access to the sub-only Discord in the first place. Access to emotes. Access to an ad-free viewing experience. And my happiness. I was inside in Archon versus Agrovine. It seems not too bad, like potentially okay. Also, make sure to visit my YouTube channel, which contains content which I post occasionally. There is a YouTube VOD channel where I just post all the VODs roughly as they go. When I remember to do that. And I also have a YouTube channel where I post just actual content. Couldn't you use Wasteland to pay the cost and attack with only prot creature after giving it 8 counters? Well, you have to sorcery speed level and then the mana disappears. Oh no, Wasteland to pay the cost, yeah. But that's for 6, right? And opponent at 7 life. So that wouldn't kill them. Ooh, on the draw. Jeskai control. Alright. Well, I guess I'll Lurus of the Dream then. It was an 8-8 last game because it also got 2 counters, so that's why we talked about it as an 8-8. Wasteland? That's not nice. Just Bobble, Lurus. I think I keep. I mean, I discard the powders. Would love to get 2 activations though, but of course, we'll see. Better now. Alright, no plow. Wow, great draw. Spell Dancer pitched. Okay. The 1-3. Yeah, Arcanist. Arcanister. This could come in handy. So we have 1 free discard. Second really free discard. You might want to find something good over casting an Oof here. I don't really mind the Oof as like it has power and toughness, but 2-2 versus this is weak and my opponent's deck is kinda... Well, they had 2 Mishra's Bubbles, so it's not like no value, but 6 artifacts only. I think I would rather Bazaar. Try to get some places. Get a bit lucky with some flips. Maybe can flip a Root Walla and cast Oof anyways. I think we need to draw something better than this, yeah. Will not need to wastelands. I think I have to attack. If I get plowed, I'll die. I don't have non-plow removal, so... Like, not attacking is a little bit of a bitch move. I don't think it plays to my strengths in this game. I need to deal damage. If they attack, I can triple block, double block. I probably should double block. Or maybe not. They could find a plow of the Preordain if they request. They clearly didn't have a plow for the hollow one. Lavinia. Strip mine, okay. Sure. No attack, wow. Okay. Okay. Probably use Bazaar. I draw 2, I keep 1 extra card. If I draw Cradle, that lets me attack. If I draw Bloodgust, that's good. If I draw Hexdrinker, that's whatever. I think we use... The oofs are irrelevant. You don't agree with anything opponent did that then? It did seem a bit surprising to me. That's what they went with. Kill whites don't have plow mana. Wastelands. Sure, waste away, bro. Yeah, it's fine. That's fine. Now they attack. Would you want to maybe, I don't know, preorder before playing your wasteland? I block. Trade root wall for this seems good. They would bolt me out cry, but probably will need to block with Lavinia on Collector Roof. Because Lavinia actually counters my root walls. I forgot that she does. That's a good thing. It didn't embarrass me. But if we trade, then she no longer does. So gonna set stop in their main phase, so they don't know I have the root walla, but if I hit literally root walla Vengevine at the top, then I get the Vengevine. I guess you don't need to do that in outside of the end step, so that doesn't matter. It's not Amalgam, it's Vengevine. Sorcerer speed, any reason? I don't think so. Of a nail on her forehead. Cruz. Cruz. Wow. That was very nice to win this. Where's the Bazaar hate? I guess fourth blow. Say dismember matchup. You're very bad at this game, sir. Thanks. When was it? March 5? That was a while ago. Let's keep 2 Force of Vigor in case of Needle. Guess no, let's cut the oofs. Oofs are bad. Let's have 3 Boseju. Maybe even the Forest. Maybe I even want Endurance. It's okay against, well, like 3 mana Endurance. It's not the most realistic always, but if I board 2 extra mana. It also has some utility versus Lurus and the DCR guy. YOLO. 67k deck should be harsh to beat. Well, what is my deck though? Hogak with Deathrite Shaman, that's so sad. This is 54k too. I guess it's all tied up in the Lotus and Moxen, so it doesn't really make a difference as to which deck it is exactly. I would kindly ask you not to play Pithing Needle turn 1. Oof. Well, can still play Mox, but hopefully not. Yeah, 2 Tabernacles. Let's wait with the activation. So it only makes sense to use end of turn if I believe my opponent would in Wasteland then, because then I might as well just untap. They'll use Upkeep. And then it's better for Vengevine. Or they let me draw and then I just get to use more cards, see more cards. Or we assume they would, yeah, okay. Nice waiting with the Wasteland. Rather than such a mid card that blue decks have to play. I mean, you could just not play it. Yeah, it's also better for Hollow One. I can draw a Hollow One now. I should probably waste immediately. There's no upside to waiting, I think. Because I know I see they're waiting and I see, oh, nice. Should I level this twice or just play a second one? I guess that problem solves itself. Nice. Bros. I don't want to be too ahead of myself, but I might be getting there. We might be getting there. But I need some big moves to get back. We have Wasteland for tab. They don't even have tab. Maybe they will plow my Hexdrinker. Maybe they'll play a third path Iconoclast right into my 2 dismembers. Okay. I think wasting white is poor. I think that's like the way to lose. How do I lose from this spot? What do they do to so that I lose? Like they can't plow this. Balance. Now you're just getting into my head. Fuck. Fucking balance, bros. No, the last decklist they played didn't even have a balance. They have so many creatures. They don't play. You don't play balance with third path Iconoclast. It's nonsense. I guess I play Forest even after Tabernacle. We have Bloodgas still, which points at 10 life already, so that's extra hasty. Alright, I guess we could waste. Wasting is okay. Tap time, I'm going to waste. They have 2 cards, they won't have that. Alright, let's kill the Tundra then. If something gets fucked up, then Bloodgas will get there. Just saying that's the out. Yeah, I agree. Thank you for pointing it out. Sometimes the time walk can lead to obscure outs, which are easy to miss. So it's good that you said it. Alright, found anything? Hello, what do you do with the treasure chests you win? I'll open them. Would maybe have saved for tab the only way you lose, right? No, we just arrived at the conclusion that we can also lose to balance, which is not necessarily in my points deck, but... It's, yeah, maybe. Is it more profitable to sell them instead of opening? I need the play points, so it's actually not. Tap down. Time walk. Alright. Flooded Strand, 1 card in hand. Brainstorm. Alright, see you in 10 minutes after my opponent resolves their brainstorm. Ooh, they're rather quick. Blue red, okay. Sure. Gosh. Brainstorm, fetch, put back cards, patch. Gosh. Pick up lands. Draw 2. Draw. Play land. Tank. Tank. Okay, you win. Well, maybe. Maybe not. Maybe it's just Mercurial Spelldancer. And tab. Oh shit. Yeah, so we pay. This dies. This dies. This dies. There we draw. I probably play Bosseggio instead of Bazaar because it gives mana. Get the blood gas. We kill the creature. And my opponent says GG, so I'll say GG back. So you got there, the first LCQ ever. The first LCQ to be held, which means that we now can celebrate, but I will not celebrate too loudly, as it's 2 a.m. and I've recently received some complaints from my neighbor from downstairs about doing stuff during the night, so I'll just say yay quietly. I'll just say yay quietly. And I'll be very happy to be able to play in the Vintage Showcase Qualifier. Unfortunately, it overlaps with Prague, but I think it starts at 7, so I can maybe, I don't know, go 0-3 drop in Prague and then play it from the hotel room.
He's a phenomenal control player.
GG handsome.
Thank you. You have to get QPs to join the last chance to get into the qualifier. Yes. Just take your laptop with you. Well, I will, but I will not have internet connection at the tournament site. At least not a reliable one. I'll have to think about it. What's in Prague? Legacy European Series. Alright, so there is an 8 a.m. Pioneer LCQ. I guess maybe I can ask Will. How many people were in the LCQ? 26. You know, not too many, but we did 5-0. We've beaten every single one. Might be able to defer invite. Well, I guess I'll look into my options. Like the thing is that the Legacy European Tour, like it's not a particularly important tournament for me price-wise, but I planned the trip and it's fun to go, so I wanted to go. You can defer showcase invites. Thank you, Sandy Dog, for the info. I'll take that into consideration. It's good to know. So what I was looking at scheduled events. So now I have let's say 5 if I get the last 3 QPs entries. So we can enter 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, there's still plenty. So I'm probably not gonna be playing the 8 a.m. Pioneer LCQ one. How's your Greasefang matchup with Red Black Sack? I don't think it's. I think it's not so good. Not sure. Well, I lost pretty badly to a Cowboy if you watch my vlog, you will know I've lost pretty bad to a beaver skin, beaver leather, cowboy hat wielding Grisan gamer, which destroyed my confidence, although I've been beating them on Modo earlier. But maybe Tangram's Grisan is a bit harder too, who knows. Certainly having Graveyard Hate will make it better for you. So yeah, I will play the 3 PM Modern one tomorrow. I probably will play Scam. That was like the deck I was vibing the most with. Jeskai is fine. Jeskai Breach, but I would need some life gain. That's some efficient, strong life gain in my Jeskai Breach deck. And ideally not Shadow Spear, because that card kind of stinks. What are good life gain effects? Just copy 75 that won the last Modern Showcase. Is that you, or like... How do you search for that? Light of Hope, no cap. Damn. That sounds stupid, but also... not too bad. Am I a Hammer hater? No, I play Hammer at my local Modern tournaments often. Life gain for what? I just die to like prowess decks with Burn, with bolts, and Domain Zoo with Tribal Flames. Too much for my liking. It's a bit awkward, but maybe it's not important. Maybe I could just ignore that, but it feels like it's like having 2 copies of a reasonable card that gains life would make that not happen. Maybe that card is Solitude, although my deck is not white, so probably not. Okay, not white. You can play Solitude. Giant Saga Giganta, Mac with Sus. Yeah, not the big fan of the Giant Saga Giganta archetype. In Scam, it's hard to gain life. Yeah, in Scam, it's fine. I accept no life gain in Scam, but you can more quickly attack people. The mini reinforcements, maybe that's the card. It's a bit low powered for Modern, I feel like. Kaya's Guile, but that's off color. Lightning Helix. 2 Tireless Tracker. Main deck. This guy. It's a statement. Tireless Tracker. Larger than Fable of the Mirror Breaker. Although, in all fairness, Tireless Tracker is a little bit of a combination with Ren. So, I don't hate that. You want Enchant? No, I want it in Jeskai. Also, 2 Nihil Spellbomb, 1 Mishra's Bauble. That is kind of crazy low amount of Urza Saga card to fetch. Interesting to only play 1 Mishra's Bauble, but also makes sense. The deck is not actually benefiting from Mishra's Bauble. So you just want it when you want to cycle for free of the Saga, and then you just get Nihil Spellbomb every time. And Haywire Might, so actually have 5 targets. Yeah, 5 is much more than 4, I think, in terms of running out. Alright, I'll post a tweet about my victory. And I would like to say thank you to everyone who stayed up. Oh, here it is. I guess we're gonna open the chest before I close off the stream. So yeah, take that back. Alright, what can we open that's based? Give me some card names so you can run a prediction. Well, 5-0 prediction. Shouldered. Okay. Star prediction. Shouldered in chests? Question mark. Yes. No. 5 minutes. Bet your points. Is Under Mountain Adventurer like $500? We already put the prediction for Shouldered. Shouldered's a good one to guess. We're gonna open all 15. Jorn, God of Winter, yeah, hopefully, again. 15 chests was the 5-0 price. Yes, 15 chests and a qualification for the Vintage Showcase Qualifier. Also, the question was, what is Asmo Stompy? Well, let's find out. It's unsurprisingly a Bazaar deck. It's just Bazaar, but with Asmo. Lotus Petal, wow. Mox Jet, Mox Ruby. I have 2 cookbooks and 2 Overchester Devil. I remember this deck not being very good. The Asmo didn't contribute anything. Does the Showcase Qualifier earn you something just for showing up? I'm not sure. It might. And the other LCQ price is 600 PPs and no chest, huh? How so? It should be chests. So they're still playing, but I got the price. How does that work? Oh, okay, I see. Alright, that's the chests were from the Legacy Showcase Challenge then. It wasn't from the event. There is no chests in that. There's just play points and then the qualification. So yeah, got confused by that. You won a monthly paper vintage with Stompy Asmo. Well, did you summon Asmo many times? You did 5 of the last chance? I did, yeah. We had 2 bone shards in the sideboard, 1 extraction, 3 oof, and 1 Mox Emerald. It's kinda base to have a Mox Emerald in your sideboard. Many couldn't afford this, you know, in main deck one. But you just like play it in the sideboard because, yeah, don't need it in the main deck. Band Archon. Was pre-MH2. You can see that this deck is pre-MH2 because it runs Deathrite Shaman, a card that's been rendered obsolete by Modern Horizons 2, Ragavan, and in general being outpowered by everything. Wait, I have Endurance in my deck? This is not pre-MH2. This is post-MH2. This is very early post-MH2 in that case. Bloodgust Dredge, that deck was based. Bronze Guardian. You know this card, bros? Double Strike, Ward 2. Other artifacts you control have Ward 2. Power is equal to the number of artifacts you control. It's so bad. You have like what, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 planes. What set is that from? Some commander, or I don't know, Baldur's Gate. I think some commander set. I don't know which one. Combo shops. Ooh, that was the combo. You had Thespian Stage Dark Depths. Urza Saga fetching the map to get it. With Mirage Mirror. working as a way to copy Dark Depths to get a Maret Lage that is 2020. And then you also had Leylines in the main deck. And you had Helm of Obedience. 2 million points deck with it's kinda rude when like you played a dredge deck and somebody played main deck Leyline against you. That was not so kind. Discover and Doomsday. I played this deck a few times. The first time I played it, or rather one of the first times I played it, I won a challenge with it, but then I flopped a few other times. It's fun, but it is not as fun to me as the Hexdrinker deck. You just kind of do, I don't know, like blue stuff. You like play cantrips and cast combo. It's cool, but it's not the same as tapping Bazaar and summoning Root Wallace, right? Thank you, Justin. It was nice destroying you. Hair's shops. So it's shops, but I have 2 hairs. Wow. Solid. Sky Sovereign the sideboard. Nice. The Pioneer All-Star also bleeding into Vintage. Null Rod shops. I remember I played this deck for a while. Early last year. I played this deck a bunch. I top 8'd like, I don't know, 3-4 challenges in a row. Or close to each other, and then it started sucking. I think the meta changed or something, because it turned out at some point that null rodding people wasn't as good. There was a like month or so where null rodding people was so good, and I just played for main deck. Revoker. I didn't even play the put a counter on me guy. Maybe it was before Kamigawa. Automaton. Oath of Druids. I think I top 8'd with Oath of Druids once. I don't vibe with it particularly well. It mostly plays like a Planeswalker control deck than summoning monsters deck. It's also probably a bit of a dated build, but from last year, 1 bolt in the sideboard, nice. 4 claim, 3 vigor.
He's a phenomenal
Not
control
many.
player.
Painter Golos. I'm not sure if I found this or if this was an idea of mine, but I remember playing this and it being really bad. The combo didn't really vibe. Floopty Banana, thank you very much for the Prime Gaming sub. Very base of you. Powder Hogak. Oh yeah, that was when I decided that I'll just put 4 Serum Powder, cutting 4 random cards from the deck, and it made it so much better because the stock version didn't play Serum Powder, despite not being able to win any games without Bazaar included. At least in my hands. Maybe in some other people's hands it was, but kinda call bullshit on that. Powder Hogak Grief. This has Grief over what? Over Once Upon. Silver Smooth Ghoul. Sandra Dredge. Squee. That's Squee. Super Band. Wait. It's called Super Band, but it's clearly Sultai. I think I played with this deck once and it did not impress me. What the heck, free relic? Tinker Breach. Not sure I ever played this deck. Fell out of favor. I don't know why. Nobody plays Breach nowadays. What makes that super band so super set plays black instead of white? Yeah, true. Did they restrict this? They didn't restrict this. You can just play the Underworld Breaches. Nobody plays it. At least against me. Tribal Monkeys. Here I was trying to make a vintage Monored Prison deck. It wasn't so great. Kinda like hard to have the red cards have coverage over the vintage format. That makes sense. Like I had like Gorilla Shaman, Rolling Vortex. I had main deck Red Elemental Plus, but also had like main deck Shattering Sprees at times, but then people played Dredge against me and I died. I've been following the result of the last Paprikash. Actually, I haven't. What happened with the bet? Oh yeah, let's open the chest. Let's go. I forgot. I started talking about my decks. Purity, 45 points. Okay. Dark Salvation and Konda, Lord of Eiganjo, Bushido 5. That is a lot of Bushido.
He's a phenomenal control
That's
player.
a very large amount of Bushido. Thank you very much for the sub, CN4 President. Mercurial Spelldancer, that was a card that I had defeated with ease in the last round. Karuk Wild Speaker and 35 points. Okay, I don't mind those two. 10 more chests, 11 more chests for Sholdred. Oh, this one lagging the game. Ooh. Bros, that's the second Fable of the Mirror Breaker I opened today. And this is my 20th chest I opened today. I think I have the right of calling myself slightly fortunate. 37 tickets for the promo one. I think it was the promo one. Fight Rigging is a card that made me not play Lotus Field at the recent PT Philadelphia. As at 11 p.m., an hour before the decklist submission deadline, I joined a league and I decided to play one match, and the result of that match would decide what I play, Lotus or Sacrifice. And I ran into Twitch, into Modo user Mogd, playing black-green Fight Rigging, and I just never stood a chance, and I died so much. And I was like, shit, bro, I play Sacrifice. It was Fight Rigging and Summoning Galtas. And other high-powered creatures. This is a second Jaxis. Alright, 8 more chests, halfway there. Oh, that was a black card almost. Current Silex 8 tickets. That was an Urza Silex actually. So that's a different Silex. Absorb and 35 points, okay. Here we see in the Weeb of War. Whenever a creature enters a battlefield under control, it gets +2/+0 and gains haste until end of turn. Incredible effect. And I'm not even going to look at the other one, alright. Only 5 more chests. Lich, Lord of Unks. That's a solid card. Create a 1/1 blue and black zombie wizard creature token, and then you have a nice mana sink ability that doesn't even require tapping. Alright, 4 more. Sevin's Reclamation. That might be worth like more than literally nothing. I was wrong. 3 more chests. Alright, 3. Never-ending torment. This is what the yes voters suffer through, seeing me open those chests and failing to open Sholdred. Search target player's library for X cards, where X the number of cards in your hand, and exile them. That player shuffles. Wow. In paper, that saving is actually worth money. Unfortunately, we're not in paper. Alright. 2 chests. Apostle of Invasion, Citywide Bust, and Thrash for Treasure. Let's get a good whirl before opening. Sealed product cannot be added to a deck. Well, let's see after it's opened. Ah. You lost the bet. You lost the prediction. 20% of believers. No Jaldred. This might be worth, right? It's new in chests and it says initiative, so, and it's a rare. Also, it's a Kalitas. I like how it just slowed into my chest. Just entered my chest. So funny. If I go to Mana Traders and I try to rent out a Ravenloft Adventurer, will I succeed? Yes, it's worth 1.5 tickets, according to them. Alright, bros. I'll see you tomorrow at the Modern Last Chance Qualifier at 3 p.m. European time, so it's gonna be in 13 hours, 12.5 hours from now. Thank you for watching. It was a pleasure to qualify together with you, and I hope you had a nice time watching this. See you tomorrow, and have a good night. I will send you over to someone. Let's see if there's anyone playing Modo at this time. Maybe there isn't, and I should stream at that time normally. Where is Serum Sovereign from Commander? I guess. No one's playing Modo? Is it normal at this time slot? 2 a.m. I guess I won't get many EU viewers. Right, Nurosama, see if she reacts. Is that the AI VTuber? I've never seen any streams of her. Oh, Sunday night, but I guess on the other nights there is... Oh, what's the name of the channel? I don't know. Nurosama, no results. Alright, I ride Ashleysle. I'll see you tomorrow.